4 years ago, José Boisjoli, president of Can-Am's parent company, BRP, issued a directive to the off-road division. The plan was to introduce one new off-road model every 6 months for 4 years. And over the last 4 seasons, Can-Am's off-road team has nailed this directive, releasing 7 new vehicles, the latest of which being the Maverick Sport X XC. As the 4th year came to an end though, there was still one new vehicle we had yet to see.
Big product news also for the 8th vehicle is the new Defender 6x6. That is the 8th vehicle from the José Boisjoli promise. So the main feature of this new 6x6, well, first of all, is that third axle that adds the 2 wheels. And really, the person that would want to buy this vehicle to get that extra traction is a hunter. It's someone that's going to work with the vehicle, commercial companies that want to go to that really tough to get place where they need that traction, whether it's tough terrain, really steep hills, going up mountains. So that'll be the perfect vehicle for them. So that third axle is really what's providing all that extra traction, and people are really impressed when they try it because the way the vehicle works is you don't have to go fast with it. You can go low speed and low transmission. You can just feel those tires working and that traction working. It's so much fun.
Having 6 wheels on the ground is a game changer for people who need to go places a traditional 4-wheeled vehicle can't take them. But being able to haul almost anything with you at the same time, that's what makes the Defender 6x6 really stand out.
But also it features a new long box on the vehicle. So the long box is double the size of what you'd get on a regular Defender, so it's 6 feet long instead of 3. But we also did is the sides are removable on it, so you just remove 2 bolts on each side. Takes about a minute to do, and you remove the sides. You can remove the tailgate really easily. So it gives you a flatbed. It's a 6x6, so it has to have more towing capacity. So what we did is we increased the towing. Because of the extra traction, the towing goes up from 2,500 pounds to 3,000 pounds on it. So it's an extra 500 pounds.
Can-Am knew spinning 6 wheels while hauling up to 1,000 pounds in the cargo bed or while towing up to 3,000 pounds with the trailer hitch was going to require some serious grunt. So the Hd10 engine got an update with more power and more torque.
In model year 20, all Hd10 engines, which are made by Rotax, so horsepower was increased from 72 to 82, and the torque is now industry leading. So we focus more on the torque than the horsepower on the vehicle, because if you're going to get a job done, most likely you'll be pulling a trailer, you'll have like a full load on the rear of the vehicle, probably going at low speed, so torque is really what's going to help you get the job done.
The rest of the Defender 6x6 is really the same as a Defender 4x4. The cab and front end are identical. In fact, if you look under the cargo bed, you'll immediately notice that in reality the 6x6 is just a Defender 4x4 with an additional subframe and rear suspension bolted on. To handle any extra stress this places on the chassis, Can-Am has started building all Defender frames with 2-phase steel, which is significantly stronger than the steel they were using before. The Defender 6x6 is an incredibly cool vehicle with almost unlimited possibilities in where you can go or what you can do. And despite this being the promised 8th vehicle in 4 years, Can-Am wasn't done with Defender news for 2020.
So the Defender Pro is, so what we did is we took a Defender Max, we removed the rear cage on it, we also removed the seats, and this gives us some extra space to be able to fit a long box on the vehicle. So really, it's a 3-passenger Defender, but that has a long box on it and also has some extra storage on it. Designed for people that want to do some work with it, whether it's contractors, farming, ranchers, people that have their own piece of land. So that was really the focus on developing that vehicle.
Obviously, this is the same box that's found on the Defender 6x6.
On the Defender Pro, we have a long box. This long box is double the size of what we have on a regular Defender. And this box is 6 feet long, so just like on the 6.6, it also has the removable sides. Both share the same box on the vehicle. There's so many situations where that long box is going to be practical. If you're thinking of, in Canada, construction materials, the standard is 8 and 10 feet long. So if you're thinking of about forestry wood, any material that's 8 to 10 feet long is going to stand really nice on that rear box. You could put tractor tires, you could put a big round bale of hay on the box, so it's very, very practical. And at the same time, we integrated all the nice features that were on the short box Defender. So those bucket inserts, all the link inserts if you want to use the Can-Am link accessories, and also if you want to install your own bed walls and build them with 1x3s, same inserts as we have on the regular Defender.
The biggest question I had after seeing the 6x6 and the Pro, both with the same cargo box, is why would I buy a Pro instead of a 6x6?
Key features to this new vehicle, so it's a long box, lower storage on it, the longer wheelbase to have more comfort. That longer wheelbase, it's an extra 32.5 inches versus a regular vehicle, and that gives you the ultimate comfort. But also, we have turf mode on it. Turf mode in utility recreational is quite a standard feature, but it's important because some people could look at a 6.6, some at a Pro. The Pro is really the vehicle if you're going to be going on turf and need to protect it. The Pro is the perfect vehicle for that.
The final vehicle Can-Am had to show us showcased something that we've all been asking for, and it came to us in the form of a Defender Limited.
4 main reasons why someone would want to buy a cab vehicle. The first one is they want to protect themselves against the cold. The second is the heat, and then there'd be anything like rain or snow. And then the fourth reason is really to protect themselves against dust. So when you think about it, anybody that's going to be in an environment where they're going to be facing one of those 4 will be interested by a Defender Limited with the cab on it.
So it has a cab. It did last year as well. But wait, there's more.
9 questions out of 10 people were asking when that AC was coming, and we're really excited. This year is the year that it's here, and the system works very well. What we did, so true to Can-Am DNA, we didn't just add air conditioning to it, we added the industry's first auto climate control to it. So how it works is you have a keypad with a knob, and then you decide at what temperature you want it to be. You decided if you want it in auto mode, cooling or heating. If you put it in auto mode, the system on its own will vary between heat and cool depending on the situation. Now, what we also included in it is a variable compressor. The main benefit to that is the fact that you're able to push almost twice the cooling performance at low RPM, because we know that customers that are using utility vehicles, they're usually riding at low speeds, so that means low RPM, so we need to have a very good performing system.
There's a lot more to rider comfort than just temperature though, and the Defender Limited covers all of it.
So in the project development of the Defender Limited, we made sure that having a dustless interior was a main priority. And that's the reason why many of the firewalls were sealed. The overall cab, also the seal was improved to car quality level. And we also now have a dust filter on the vehicle that's very easy to maintain. So if you want to just take the dust off of it, you just pop the hood open, easy to access. In an environment here like Texas that's very dry, where we have many vehicles that follow each other, I mean, when you're riding that vehicle, you don't get any dust.
AC, check. Dust sealed cab with cabin filter, check. And these are both awesome features, but the list continues with things like a 4,500 pound winch, 7.6 inch display, flip up windshield, and get this, power windows. Trick-looking cut-and-sew seats along with beautiful 14-inch aluminum wheels round out the included features list and list of things you can see right away. But what you don't see is the 65-inch wide suspension setup that came from the Defender XMR. Arched lower A-arms front and rear obviously increase ground clearance, but also increase travel for a better ride and stability for more confidence-inspiring handling. So there you go, that's what we saw at Can-Am's 2020 Defender intro. Not just the promised 8th vehicle in 4 years, but 3 new Defenders, each with their own unique purpose and unique set of features. Will these 3 new Defender models be for everyone? No, but they definitely open the door to a whole new world of possibilities for riders looking to get more done, go more places, and be more comfortable. Stay tuned to Dirt Tracks TV for more in-depth test rides on these units coming soon. Thanks for watching Dirt Tracks TV. I sincerely hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you click the like button and leave us a comment if you have any suggestions for future videos. Also, turn the bell on so you can be notified of our future updates. Most importantly, in my opinion, is make sure you get out and ride.